Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my pregnancy so far, weeks 4 through 7. This is so weird for me to film because right now I'm 8 weeks and we still haven't announced, so it's so weird to be talking about it because this is the first video that I'm filming where I'm like saying it out loud to somebody besides my husband or the few family members that know. So yeah, I'm really excited. Excuse me, I'm just in my husband's old work sweatshirt because this is the third video I filmed today. I'm tired, don't feel the greatest, I'm out of breath. So yeah, let's just get into the video. I'm going to be sharing the products that I have bought so far and also just my symptoms thus far. So let's just get into the video. So I found out really early. I was only 3 weeks and 3 days, I think, or something like that. I found out on a Tuesday and I wasn't even supposed to start my cycle until Saturday or Sunday. So it was very early. I didn't even have any reason to think that I might be pregnant. It was our first month trying, so I decided that I was gonna take a test that day, and I did not film it because I honestly just didn't expect it. I never thought that we would get pregnant the first month that we tried. My first, I guess kind of symptom that I didn't really know was a symptom was sore chest, and also I was broken out on my chest, which never happens. So that was kind of odd. Almost immediately after I found out, week 4, I definitely had symptoms. I was so tired. I know people talk about it, but you just do not understand until you're in that situation. I'm not a nap taker. I hate naps. It's very rare that I take a nap. And the first 2 weeks of finding out I was pregnant, I guess weeks 4 and 5, I was so tired that I felt like every day about 1 o'clock, I needed a nap. And there were only 2 days that I gave in and took one, but they were glorious naps. And then almost immediately, too, after finding out I was pregnant, frequent urination, which I did not think was a thing until you were bigger pregnant and the baby was bigger and pushing on your bladder like everybody talks about. But it's definitely a thing. It has something to do with your hormones and I think your increased blood flow. Don't quote me on that, but it's real. And I woke up every single night from the end of 3 weeks to now, between 3 and 5, to pee. It is not fun, but I know there's only more to look forward to. So the first couple weeks I craved V8. That's the only thing I can think of that I thought of and had to have. The first few days I would drive to the store, or my dad would drive to the store, or Austin, and get me a V8. And then finally I just bought the big bottles from Walmart. Loved it. The smell of fried food made me so nauseous. Not necessarily fast food, but at home, Austin and my dad were making hamburger steaks one night and it was terrible. I had to go outside. I couldn't even come to my room because, you know, fried food just makes your whole house stink. So that was kind of random. But at first I really didn't have any aversions. Week 5 is when my nausea started. It was 5 weeks and 5 days, I think, is when I started to feel nausea, and it was just one specific day. I was just nauseous from the time I opened my eyes until the time I went to sleep. It was terrible. Nothing made it better. Nothing sounded good, and that has continued until now. So I'm still feeling that. I do feel like I have better days, but even good days aren't necessarily good. It's not necessarily any aversions to certain foods, just nothing sounds good. I've lost all interest in cooking. I haven't cooked in a long time, my poor husband, and no fast food sounds good. You know you don't feel good and are turned off to all food when not even cheese dip from Mexican sounds good. Week 6, I specifically wrote down that I threw up for the first time brushing my teeth, and luckily that's the only time that's happened, the first and only time I've thrown up so far, and I hope the last. So I guess week 7 too, I started to have more energy. I don't feel as tired anymore. Like, I'll have days here and there that I kind of feel tired, or if I'm just doing a whole lot, like after a wedding, even if it's a smaller wedding, or I do prom girls and I don't do very many, I don't work for very long, I still feel super tired afterwards, but the extreme exhaustion is not there anymore, and I'm so glad for that. So another symptom that I've had is at night while I'm sleeping, I get really hot, I guess, and I get like a stuffy nose, and I wake up with a stuffy nose. It's really weird. The past 2 nights I've had restless legs, and I thought the nausea was bad, and it is bad, like morning sickness, but it's all day long. However, the restless legs are miserable. Like, I lay down at night and you just literally feel like you have to move your legs 24/7. I feel like all the nerves in my legs are just being like shocked. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just not fun at all. And even like today, if I was sitting down editing earlier, and I feel the same way. Like, it's not fun. So I'm gonna try to find some natural remedies, something I can do to help that. If you've struggled with it, tell me what you did, because it's terrible. Okay, so now that I've gotten most of that out of the way, I feel like I may have missed something, but that's all I can think of. I guess I should say that is pregnancy brain is real. I just feel like I'm in a fog. I feel like I'm delirious and like overtired all the time, to where like things don't come out right. I say the wrong words. I jumble my words up. I can't think of things. It's real. So now I want to share the few things that I have purchased so far. You can probably see the first thing right here, and it is a pregnancy pillow. I'm pretty sure it's the Boppy. Yes, it's the Boppy pregnancy pillow. My friend Megan actually gifted this to me, and I love it. I know a lot of people buy the ones that go like in front of you and behind you, but I really like this one. Obviously the first thing that I bought was a prenatal, and I've actually taken these before. My gynecologist had me start taking them like probably like a year ago, and I only took them for like a month. But they're the Spring Valley prenatal multivitamin with DHA and folic acid. They're the chewables, because I just thought it would be like an incentive to get me used to taking them, because I'm not very good about taking anything. I take these at night before I go to bed, and if I'm being honest, it's getting kind of hard to take them. I think I've just been nauseous so much that the flavor of them just makes me think of being nauseous, and 9 times out of 10 when I'm going to bed I am already nauseous, so I'm probably going to change these when I run out. Okay, the next 2 things, my best friend Megan ordered on Amazon and had them shipped to my house. Craigie Pop Drops, so they're natural, drug-free, and doctor recommended. There are 4 flavors in here: sour raspberry, green apple, sour lemon, and sour tangerine. They're so good, and I swear that they help. Maybe it's just a good distraction, but with anything else, it's like it's too sweet, or there's too much flavor, it makes me even more nauseous. These are like perfect. They're right in between, and I really like them. She also sent me the C-Band nausea relief. I guess it's like the mama version. So it comes with these 2 little bands, and they have like this little ball on them that is supposed to hit a pressure point in your wrist. It gives you instructions, but it's also supposed to help with nausea, and I've only used these 2 in combination, and I really did feel like it helped. So I'm not sure, but maybe it's worth a shot if you're feeling sick. Okay, so my first purchase, once I found out I was pregnant, it was so early, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to share it or like really ask anybody any questions or whatever. So I bought the What to Expect When Expecting, and I bought it on my phone so I could always have it with me and just read it as I wanted to know something. But the other thing that I bought is this pregnancy journal, and it is beautiful. It is seriously so pretty. I'll kind of show y'all what it looks like. I bought it off Etsy, and they had several different colors, but I want to do a really gender neutral, just neutral nursery, so I thought this would look really pretty in there. I just think it's so cool to document your pregnancy and like have a baby book and everything like that. I just think it's one of the best things that I'll ever do and the most special things, and I know that time will fly and I will have a hard time remembering things. I know my mom does. So I wanted this to document everything. So in the beginning, it has how you found out, your first thoughts and feelings, how others reacted, and then every week there's like a Bible verse and just like a sweet little passage, and then it gives you a chance to write down how you're feeling and everything like that. And then every month that has a place for you to put your monthly bump picture, your cravings and aversions, mood and energy, what was great and what was challenging this month. And the quality of this book is just amazing. In the back, it does have a place for ultrasound pictures and their handprints and footprints and the birth story. So I just think this is so sweet. I can't wait to write in it. I've taken all the notes so far, but I haven't written in it yet. Also, I wanted to mention the apps that I've been using. So when I first found out I was pregnant, I didn't know anything about the pregnancy apps, so I downloaded like all of them, and I've slowly narrowed it down, and now I have 3. So I have the Ovia pregnancy app, the Bump, and Pregnancy Plus. And honestly, I like all 3 of them for a different reason. That's why I still have all 3. Ovia I really like because it has a calendar. So my days roll over on Fridays, unless it changes on Monday when I go to the doctor, but for now it rolls over on Fridays. And like, let's say I wanted to see when I'll be halfway through 20 weeks, I can flip through the calendar and see like when that'll be, or like, I just think it's really cool to have that calendar just to count your weeks and know how many weeks you are. Yeah, I just think the Bump is really cute, and the way it shows you like the baby's size, I just think it's so cute. And then Pregnancy Plus is probably my favorite one because it shows you a really interactive like 3D of the baby. So this is what our baby looks like. So cool. I think that's pretty much it. I hope that I didn't forget anything. We are so excited and looking forward to our appointment on Monday. It's our first doctor's appointment, so we're just so excited for that. It is currently Friday, and like I said, I'm 8 weeks today. I don't really have a bump yet and probably won't for a while, but I guess for the purpose of documenting this, I will show y'all what my stomach looks like. And this is my belly. Nothing really there yet. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I am so excited to document all of this, and I'm really thankful that I started making these videos when I did, because if not, I definitely wouldn't have documented my pregnancy. So it's just funny the way everything works out in life, but I'm excited to make more videos, and I hope this is helpful to somebody or makes them feel less alone to watch somebody else go through this. And yeah, I'll stop rambling now, but I'll see y'all in the next video.